Live. I am CH Final, and with me, fellow commentator Kasha. How are you doing today?
Yo, it's
Okay.
been a while. We're finally back. We got our tournament today to figure out the last two people to get into the league. I think right now we have 6 right now. It's just
Yes.
we didn't get to figure out the last 2. So
That is
that's
correct.
What this is for.
Yes. I completely forgot to open my Blaze Blue game, so good thing we're starting early. This is pretty much the tournament for well, actually, hold on, is the game even showing up properly? We're getting the proper game, right? Thank goodness. Cool. So this is a tournament to see who's going to enter the league, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Sudden music, sorry about that.
All good. We have a smaller bracket today, but there's a couple players I'm interested in seeing how they do today. I think I have, since it's the top 2, we can sort of think about which 2 people will make it in. And I think I have 2 favorites, but we shall see what happens. You know, anything can happen.
That's very true. Yeah, very, very true. I will send you the room link, Kasha, so
yes,
you can provide the players the room link whenever we're ready.
I can also.
Yeah, why don't we check out the bracket in the meantime? So it looks like first up we're going to be having Darksphere versus Ryuk's. Ryukex? No. Follow, and then let's see. We have also Elidis versus Obi Nation, with Free Game and Okie waiting for the winners of these 2 matches.
Yes. We can go ahead and post everything so we can start whenever the players join. But a couple of those names I'm not sure everybody is familiar with, and there's one name that I am not sure. I believe Obi Nation, I'm not familiar with them, but everybody else, Free Game, of course, the resident Aurelius / Termi. Okie 123 is a S player that I played recently, so we'll get to see more S possibly. I think we already have 1 in the league, I think, Lord Advent. And then on the stream right now we have Darksphere and Ryuk, which is possibly going to be Hibiki versus Naoto. And then Elidis is a Makoto / new player.
So. Right. I'm assuming you played against Obi Nation, right? When you were going through the whole judging process?
Well, I think Obi Nation is probably going to be a DQ because he hasn't responded to anything.
So. Oh, that's unfortunate.
We'll see what happens when his turn is up because it's next. So if he's not there, then we'll just go ahead and DQ.
Okay.
But bracket is small, so I'm thinking if Obi Nation DQs, we probably could just stream everything because that knocks out 2 of the matches, which means we'll have 8, possibly 9 matches in total.
Okay. And most of these are gonna be best of 3. There's finals, grand finals, winners, losers. Are those best of 5s?
Still standard tournament rules. But yeah, I guess first we have Darksphere and Ryuk, as we said. Ryuk, I was not familiar with until you and I did the WSC stuff for PC side, and I got to see him on stream a little bit. He is a Naoto player, which I guess I said earlier, but Naoto versus Hibiki.
I know Darksphere also has the cat, Jubei.
Yes, that's true. We don't know which one he'll pull out, but I think Naoto versus Hibiki are both pretty close range characters. Hibiki obviously has shadows, but I don't see him really trying to zone out Naoto that much, so I expect pretty fast and quick rounds coming out from this matchup.
Alright, looks like we're still waiting on Ryuk.
Yes. Uh, yeah, I think. Oh man, I actually don't have it on hand who's in the league right now. I think if I correct, let me pull up the players that were there last time. I believe Elton, Chaotic, Lord Advent, the bearded one, and Shadow FXE are all in, I think, if I remember correctly. So I think later on I'll go ahead and figure out who's all in. The goal today is to figure out the last two to come in. And for free game, it would be like a return because he was in it.
Yeah,
and then got knocked out,
he was part of the starting roster. Well, but looks like both of our players are here.
Yeah, everybody else I think would be a new face. So
Okay.
It'd be cool to see any new faces or free game getting a run back since he has. I think he's devoted like full time Aurelius now, so he's a lot more character. So it'd be cool to see him get a run back against whoever knocked him out. I believe it was Shadow.
Oof.
But yeah, we'll see him later. For now, Darksphere and Ryuk. So Darksphere frequents your stream, I would say. Like,
yes.
Do you know if he's been playing a lot? I know he's been streaming his own stuff.
I don't
posting it in
I don't
the
think
Discord.
they've been playing too much recently.
Okay.
I know it's been a while since I played against Darksphere. I haven't been playing too much Blaze with myself personally. I've been kind of doing other stuff. But last time I played Darksphere, there has certainly been some improvement since our last bout. I still feel as though they might run into some issues with the defense and their pressure game. But we'll see what happens. So it looks like Darksphere gets a counter hit JC in the start. Going for what's for Okie. Nothing too much. Going for a 4B. That's wild.
Yeah, I have a feeling he just like delayed it a little bit too much. But oh my god.
So the scramble situation. The net play cross up unblockable.
Yeah, I think in lower mid-level tournaments you're going to see a lot more dropped combos, which means that you're going to have a lot of scrambles, which
is what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, it's sort of like a skill in itself, I think. Like, there are some players who are just really good in the scramble, and some people who are like very methodical, and things go off of the rails, and they're not ready for the scramble.
For sure. I know some players, their entire game plan is to just create scramble situations.
Yeah. For sure. Ooh, sway on Wake-up. But it does look like Ryuk is going for some of the harder links and is unfortunately dropping them. But, even if he dropped the last combo he did, but it was still like 5 hits for 2.6k. So
yeah.
That's still pretty solid.
Nice grab. Can he kill from here? Oh, wait, whoa, that's not the combo. Ryuk able to escape the corner. Oh, an unfortunate trade in Darksphere's favor, with Darksphere taking game 1.
That is definitely Hibiki's best button, in my opinion, JC. So, no surprise there that it traded. It's a very fast, large button, so...
Yeah, whenever Hibiki players ask me, like, whoa, what neutral buttons should Hibiki use? I always give them the same answer. It's JC.
Yeah, it's really something. Like, it doesn't look too good, but you can sort of use it like a Gen JC because it reaches pretty far horizontal. You can use it to safe jump and catch rolls at the same time. Which is something many characters have.
Yeah, that one's crazy.
And it hits behind them, so if you ever get in a really weird situation where they run under, it's still covered.
That's right. Here we go. Moving on to game 2. Round start. Oh, Dark Sphere. Immediate burst. Doesn't want to deal with that.
Ooh.
Enhanced Rekka to punish.
Yeah, he swayed under that.
Drops the
Oh,
combo,
man.
unfortunately, but it's okay. Getting another combo in the corner. What a sway! Oh my goodness.
I'm not sure what Dark Sphere wanted there. I'm guessing he wanted DP, but Sway would have beat that anyway, so good read on the wake-up option and cleans it up there.
Yeah, that was definitely a Naruto round right there.
Yeah, that was a lot cleaner from Ryuk getting the knockdowns and getting the correct read on Dark Sphere pressing buttons on
I feel as though Dark Sphere is kind of going for these reads that just aren't working, in my opinion. Oh, and there it is, the Phantom Pain. Oh, drops the combo. That's hard.
Yeah, I don't know if you've been counting, but I think that's 5 wake-ups in a row that Dark Sphere has not blocked and gotten hit first. So
Yeah.
that is definitely a problem. Luckily, Ryuk is not like super hard punishing him for it, but it's still taking a toll.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Dark Sphere investing the rapid. Get more corner carry, more damage. Is that supposed to connect?
I think that's a misinput. Yeah, there we go. JC safe jump.
Well, yeah, as you were saying before, Ryuk really wants this round if he goes for that burst there. Oh no.
JC.
Just JC.
Yeah, so Dark Sphere. Oh man.
I'm telling you, these
Dark
cheeky
Sphere
reads.
Probably gonna have his OD back.
Yeah. Ryuk can potentially get their OD back if they manage to get active flow, but judging from the state of the game, it might not be the case.
Yeah, there's the net play classic for Hibiki. He's got some special overheads, so you know we always meme about Gauntlet Hades. It's sort of similar, honestly. Like you can throw it anywhere in your block screen. So.
Yes.
What
the hell? Ooh. Ew.
Okay. That's definitely a setup. Like that is 100% something that he labbed out.
So yeah, looks like Dark Sphere taking the first game. Wow, that was disgusting. Ew.
You know, I'm a fan.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say.
Of course you'd be a fan. How
in
dare
a tournament setting, you know, sometimes you got to pull out all the tricks.
Oh, I agree with you there. It looks like Elidus. Obi DQ'd, right? That's my assumption.
Yeah, I think Obi has not responded to anything, so
that's very unfortunate. So
go ahead and DQ him.
Okay. So I'm assuming up next is
Okie and Elidus because Dark Sphere just played.
Okay, cool.
Oops. Okay, so get those players in. It's funny, Elidus has an S, but I guess we'll see what happens. Like, I think Elidus is most comfortable probably on Makoto or New, but both of those aren't like super great matchups against S, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him pick. I know he has like a S or an Izanami that he's been working on. But on the other hand, Okie, I think this is not the 9 Okie, in case anybody's wondering. This is a different Okie. He is an S main, and they're pretty solid, honestly. Last time I played them, pretty solid confirms, like, doesn't drop too often. I think the main issue I saw with what they were doing, and I think a lot of S's run into this, is like the autopilot stuff.
Right.
So
especially the pressure in the game.
a little bit too much on like drives or Gawain and stuff like that.
Now, if Okie decides to go for like those Gawain pressure loops, hopefully Eldis will know. He can just He can probably 5A with Makoto, right?
Yeah, he could 5A, he could DP.
Yeah. I'll just have a lot of options, but we'll see if Eldest knows what to do in that situation. But here we go, Eldest versus Okie.
I think he probably will because he plays S a little bit, and S is not too complex of a character until he gets to higher levels.
But, nice JD confirmed.
Yeah.
Drops the combo though, but we get another JD in.
Oh
no, he was. That was a pretty. That wasn't the right call there.
Yeah, the combo there was a little bit too high for that. And right there again, it happened. If you're too high, I think that 3C length does not work. But pretty solid JC confirm. You can do the J2B to pick it up. So pretty commanding start.
Yeah, let's see if Eldest will make those quick adjustments. Counter hit, fireball, run up, grab.
So he's gonna extend with the install DP.
Tries to go for that cross of JC, but doesn't quite connect. Wake up DP into another grab.
I do know that Makoto has a kind of wonky air hurt box, so I wonder if there's some combo drops happening because of that.
Oh
like I know some Lambda routes specifically on the
right, yeah, that's true.
All right. Nice knockdown. And just run up grab, you know?
Yeah, another wake up grab.
Wake up grab.
It's like, oh, you grabbed me? Hold on, only I can grab you. What are you doing? How dare you? Joko with that crest reset, but eats the DP. Eldest ties up the first game.
Yeah, I mean, I think there have been very few baits on like wake up reversals or grabs or anything like that. So DP connecting there. JC starter.
Alright, tries to bait the potential wake up DP there. Nice two-way stagger.
Yeah,
drops the combo, but it's that's so unfortunate. Yeah, Makoto DP is so bad.
Yeah, S just going straight over. You cannot mash after that move. That is like 1,000,000 frames and plus on block.
I don't even know if you can DP through that.
Oh.
It catches Eldest for that 2C. Or 2B. Interesting. A lot of aggressive play going on.
Yeah, I mean, I think the meta here is just disrespect your opponent until they make you respect.
But here's the thing, right? It's apparent that they're not gonna respect each other regardless.
Yeah. I mean, Okie did bait a couple DPs by doing the cross up, and Makoto's DP does not cover that, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, everybody's like waking up, mashing, and it's working.
Yeah, they're waking up. They're doing grab on their wake ups. Like,
yeah,
wow, this is interesting. Game number 2. What's the round start here? Just to go for a cheeky overhead, doesn't quite work and gets punished for it. All right,
yeah,
Okie.
I like that by Okie, just sort of waiting on round start and punishing the unsafe.
That was very smart. Nice, JB. Wow, that actually hits over her head. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a good button.
Double JC. I hate that so much.
Yeah, it is an instant overhead. Oh my god, I can't believe it just beat the ball. Like, normally that wins Makoto's like projectile or most.
Well, but that's why like S is considered as one of the strongest characters in neutrals, right? Because of those double fireballs, it beats out so many projectiles.
Oh, yeah, the double fireball does beat out a lot, and she already has huge buttons, so counter sold to get out.
Yep, doesn't bait the DP. Wow, the DP clashes with the cross of JC. Eldest. Oh, look. Zone's out with the fireball. Nice counter hit. Okay.
Oh no. Nobody's holding back on wake.
It's because they want a DP instead. Can he kill in this situation? No. It rather goes for a grab on Okie's wake up.
Disrespect the wake up.
Oh no. It's interesting too because Okie has shown that they're not afraid to DP, right? So It's
he's
very,
just going for
yeah, very ballsy on Aldous' part to go for that grab.
I will say that depending on what, like if you mash on wake up and if you mash a slower button, throw will beat it 100% of the time. So.
Yeah. All right, Okie's had enough. Wake up DP. How dare you try to go for another grab? Instant.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
instant
that
overhead
happened
again.
twice.
That's hard to block.
Well,
Dude.
the real thing that's happening there is that's twice where Okie has done charge going and Aurelius has just like pressed 2A afterwards, which is not the correct choice. Like that is super plus. And it just so happens that Okie's just going straight into JC after.
Yep, but hey, it looks like Aldous got a nice bait on that EA. He can probably kill here
Nice.
one. No!
Oh, no!
That's so unfortunate.
I was gonna say that combo's going on for a long time, but
In that situation, I think Okie was just too high.
I'm not sure, honestly. Like that might be in a situation where you have to end your combo slightly early to super earlier. Yeah, that's heartbreaking, and it could possibly cost him.
Yeah, but you know, Aldous came back from like a really rough situation before. He can do it again. All right, blocks the fluffy tail. Okie,
Ouch.
you know, going for some corner carry combos. No.
No. Okay. I mean, it's a little cheeky wake up option you can use this when you're playing with Kodo, the wake up shooting star.
Yeah.
Since it does move or hurt box backwards. And again, no fear on Okie's wake up. Like 1 DP is gonna kill him. So
yeah. Aldous might go for a bait here. Oh no, it's 2-8.
No fear.
No fear. There it is.
Oh, okay. There's only so far you can go with the disrespect on the wake up there.
Yeah, alright.
All
Okay,
right,
taking it
so
2-0. So,
we'll go ahead and move on. We have free game and dark.
That's right.
So this is going to be. I haven't played against free game in a little bit, but last time I played him, he's gotten to the point with Aurelius where he knows enough of the character where you can't just like always disrespect it. So this is going to be very interesting to see how he does against these players who have so far been getting away with like wake up DPs and grabs and everything because Aurelius has projectile Okie and he could block on your wake up and still get an Okie. So
right.
If he does this correctly, he should not have to worry about DP.
Now, I know free game has a tendency to disrespect his opponents with Ledley and such. So I wonder how that'll be effective against these players.
Well, in this matchup specifically, I don't think Ledley is going to be too useful. Like, he's probably going to go for it anyway, because all of Aurelius players like doing it. It's fun. But EVT has a bunch of wish cancels, so it's not the best of choices to try and Ledley through EVT stuff.
Yeah. Alright, so free game starting off with eats that JC. Nice 2C anti-air. Both players just trying to find a way in. Darksphere actually going for that stall in the air. I think that's pretty smart.
It's running low on doll meter. Okay.
There's the Ledley. There another
if there's one thing you can Ledley through, it's the overhead. The second Ledley attempt did not work out.
Yes, he is now in the corner now. Unfortunately, Darksphere mistimes the 4B Okie, but it's okay. Catches free game pushing something.
He did the delay tech, so that got around that 4B on his wake up. Oh my god, he's hitting the doll behind Hibiki so it doesn't become
It's so
active
good! Look how good that button is! And that's one thing you definitely want to do in this matchup, or against Aurelius in general, is hit the doll if possible, because it'll stop her from regenning.
Yeah, I mean, okay, he just wants to go for mix-ups here. Oh, nice blocking! Oh no! I think he just got hit with a mid there, if I rewatch the replay.
I don't know. I think it was the third overhead or the second overhead that got him.
I did see a second overhead, but I did not see the red exclamation mark. So we'll see. But yeah, Hibiki JC has a advantage that a lot of other characters can, which is sometimes Aurelius will send the doll behind you with like 2-on-4A or something, and characters cannot poke the doll when it's behind them for the most part. But JC does the job.
Yeah. Oh, that's a free punish.
Oh, drop.
Nice 2C. That was an interesting burst.
Uh-oh. Alright.
Right, yeah. Aurelius pressure. Here we go. Doll's about to run out. Invest 50 meter. Catches him with a low. Can he kill here? Oh, he mistimed it. He mistimed the combo, but it doesn't matter.
Picks it up. You know, he could have killed with that combo with OD, I'm pretty sure, but gets the job done anyway. 1-0.
Yeah, so they're definitely
Darksphere's he's definitely blocking a lot more than we saw in the other parts. And that might just because Aurelius is like you have to block him.
Yes, yeah.
It's not really an option to just mash your I mean you could try. If the Aurelius isn't setting up his pressure properly, you can mash out of it, but you know, that is really a respect thing. Like, how you're basically telling the Aurelius, like, I don't think you're doing your pressure properly, so I'm just gonna press all my buttons.
Yeah. Game 2, 6.
You know, it could work. Like,
maybe
if you know that this Aurelius is going for like a unsafe thing, then why not?
Yeah, no, that's definitely what you should do, right? Exploit any weakness that they have with their character. That was a 5B, 5B, 4B.
Ledley is not working out.
But I told you, Pregame likes doing that. Punish. Yeah. Blocks the cross up. Very good.
This will hurt. He can. He dropped it. Okay. Is he going for this? No, okay. He's just going to cash in with the super.
He has to be careful, because Pregame does have 50 meter.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the wake up reversal meta continues.
That's one important skill to have in this game, or like in fighting games in general. It's just understanding how much meter your opponent has, like, and what they can do with said meter. Because in Aurelius's case, I mean, I guess his reversal will be quote unquote lead late, but he does have metered reversals.
Okay. It is unsafe.
Nice defense.
Yeah, blocking the low.
Yep. You know, I think if Free Darkster went for that easy to drop instead of the overhead, he probably would have caught him. But Pregame mistimes the 2C, eats a whiff punish, cross up.
Yeah, that was just the wrong spacing for 2C. If there's one weakness Aurelius' 2C has, it's that. Like, you can, if you're at the right spacing, you can air dash over it and won't get used, but it's a little bit hard to time that.
Yeah.
Nice JC to hit the doll.
Yep. Nice, nice pressure. Ooh, caught Pregame pushing something with that JB. Very nice. JC catching the roll. Gotta hit the doll. Ooh.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's a really good anti-air bait that Aurelius has, is that drill move. I think it's J214B or something, but it just delays you just enough. Oh, no punish. It delays his descent like just enough so that it'll beat anti-airs, and he can combo after. Really
There's a lot of respect from Pregame when he's on the defense.
If I'm being honest, I think he is really, like, he doesn't know the matchup very well, and he's playing pretty nervous. Oh no!
You got side out. Oh no, he's do the blender. Here we go. The grab.
Oh yeah. The last couple hits of that super are staggered, so you can throw in a green grab there. free game, we'll take it.
Okay, so I'm assuming we're gonna be moving on to losers.
Yes.
All right.
So Eldest.
Yeah, so for those of you who just joined in, Elidis and Ryuk up next. Elidis being our Makoto / new player, and Ryuk being the Naoto player.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, who do you think has scarier pressure, Naoto or Makoto?
Naoto.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Makoto pressure is like Naoto, but like a lot more gimmicky, but it still functions.
Uh-huh.
But I think that Naoto pressure can get pretty complex. So at this level of play, Makoto might have the edge because she has a lot more tools that are just like, I'm going to throw this in and you have to react to it, and if you don't, then I'm going to hit you with it. So.
Yeah, but what about neutral? I feel as though Naoto probably has the edge in neutral, considering he can stall with JD, you know, control with drive in general in the mid screen.
It depends on how they want to play. Like, some Naotos are fine with sitting back and zoning with drives, trying to dissuade people coming in, but Makoto's fireball in neutral is quite good. So that dissuades a lot of ground options a lot of characters have. Nice challenge. That's a Naoto classic, doing the staggered Rekkas and then ending it on the second one.
Yeah, because you can frame trap with those.
Yeah, it's a fatal.
Oh, very unfortunate. No punish there. The 3C micro dash. It's what a mess. We're dropping. Everyone's dropping. Okay, hold on, Elvis getting a knockdown. Nice. Just kidding. We're not dropping anymore.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Like, if Ryuk decides to use like Rekkas or Slash Kite in neutral, then that fireball is going to be a big problem.
Now he can't J. Oh no! Oh, he drops it though.
Yeah, that probably could have killed, honestly.
Oh, that would have killed. Yeah, 100% it would have killed. Very unfortunate he dropped it though.
Naoto gets exponentially better the more like the player skill goes up. Right?
Yes, I agree.
But at a base level, I think he's still like a pretty good.
He's a functional character. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. The fireball shutting down the ground game.
I mean, as like I want to countermeasure though. Can't Ryuk go for say a JD?
Yeah, I mean he doesn't have to run in and slash kite or do Rekkas. In fact, those are unsafe. So he could choose to play a little bit more passive, but doesn't seem like he's gonna go for that. Wake up.
Run up on, grab on their wake up. How many have we seen so far? 6, 7?
I don't know, but like, you know, these events are usually for players to get better, so I'm just gonna, you know, usually I try not to like give advice on commentary, but there's a throw OS and that invalidates that option.
Yes, for ABC.
So look it up, learn it, because if you use that correctly, then those throws in particular will not
work.
They can play around it, but at the exact timing that everybody's been doing it at, they will definitely check that.
For sure.
Big damage.
Oh, doesn't block the tail.
This is pretty close.
Ryuk charged that way too long. Yeah.
Oh, it grabs.
Okay, well, I mean, if you can't tech him, you know, just throw it out. It's gonna work.
I guess that's like, if you know that it's gonna be a scrambly game, I think grabs are pretty good because If you're
yeah.
mashing any buttons at all, then you're probably not ready to attack.
Air grabs, especially in a scramble, like that's hard to tech.
I think in general people have trouble taking air grabs unless it's like really obvious that you like JA and then attack and air dash and grab or something.
Yeah.
But okay. Going with Terumi, another pressure-based character.
Yeah, a lot easier of an execution too compared to Naoto.
That's true. Yeah. I think Terumi is like a discount Naoto. But,
well, his pressure is kind of like discount Jin's, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think not
discount Jin, but like it's
Terumi
close to Jin.
Can definitely like there's a lot of things he can abuse if the player doesn't know how to deal with it. Like there's a lot of options he has that are just like, this is really hard to deal with unless you know how to IBD or something like that. So I'll be looking for Elidus to use barrier block a little bit more because Terumi's really bad against it.
That's true. Alright. American resets, yo, let's go. Ends with a 6C, hard knockdown. Wake up DP from Elidus. Nice block on the overhead.
6C. As much as we memed on free game for 6C, there are some good benefits to it and using it in neutral. It is extremely like fast for how far away it starts up for some reason, and the reward on hit is pretty good. So
yeah,
you know the downside obviously is that it's super unsafe.
If you whiff it or if they block it and you don't have meter, you're dead. Yes.
Okay, 5C starter. This is gonna hurt. Oh,
what was that?
Nice.
Wake up DP. Oh, he tried to go for a grab. That's funny.
Okay, he's at a meter.
Oh, goes for the overhead there. That's actually an overhead, funnily enough. It's hard to see, but... Punish!
Nice. Punish.
Wait, why Here's one thing, okay? Teching backwards, in my opinion, has absolutely zero merit. There's no reason why you should ever backward roll tech. In the corner, yes. Yeah, there's no reason why you should ever do that.
It could be that he was trying to just neutral tech and block. I know that happens to a lot of newer players. But it looks like he's going to new, which I could see it going either way here. Like New's really good at making people annoyed, and then they like get impatient and run in and die pretty much.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, Terumi has a very clear answer to New, and it's get 50 meter and Masenga.
And also, like once Terumi's in, if Ryuk does their pressure properly, New is gonna have a super hard time getting out. Yeah. Because she doesn't have any defensive options. Even her even her reversal super actually whiffs if you're up close to her face. So it's like it's really bad.
I do think New is a really knowledge checky character though.
Yes, I agree with you there.
This could definitely swing in either player's favor.
Nice air grab reset.
Okay, drops it.
Tries to go for another air grab reset. Eats a 5C for Ryuk trying to 6C in neutral there. And bad burst. Oh dear. Eats the wheel too.
Yeah, I think he tried to super there. Like, I don't think he would have just randomly done 3C there. But yeah, Ryuk discovered bursting versus New is almost not even an option sometimes. Because she uses drives in a lot of her combos, like the disjoint makes it so the burst doesn't even hit. So
yeah. Did Elidus try to go for another? Oh, is that? That's 3 wake up grabs from Elidus. 3 straight.
Oh no. Okay. Oh no.
Oh,
This is This is the meme. Like, there's a video in video clips and streams that describes this situation. Oh, what else? Okay.
I
He
think that
does
was
not have any real mix-up. Oh, he just gets it. Oh, yeah. That is 2-1 Alidus. The new pick working out.
Yep. Yeah, if you don't know what to do against New and like what her move properties are, it can definitely be tough. As we saw there, so
let's go ahead and get free game and Okie on the screen.
Okay.
We're gonna move back up to winners. This is winners finals, so best of 5.
Yeah, so free game, our Aurelius / Terry player, Okie, our S. Now, seems pretty strong against both of these characters.
But yeah, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, look at the first pin in video clips, and that's what New does to people. It's the classic me after blocking exactly 1 projection.
I know what you're talking about now, where the guy puts on the football helmet, and he's, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of being a little bitch.
I mean, it really does. Like, I think zoners are really despised by like lower levels of play because it requires you to play a certain style, a certain game that people just don't want to do, or they don't know how to do it.
Right.
And if you don't know what to do, then they just make you look like an idiot. Like you just like jump in the air, get hit by a sword, and then you get knocked down in full screen, and you're like, "What's happening?
Why? This is stupid. God." Yeah.
But yes, enough about New. We have S versus Aurelius. A classic, not really a classic, but I always remember this matchup as the Yuta versus
where you like DPs through the puppet super.
Really unfortunate.
No, that's amazing.
I do think S has some good, well, just by the virtue that she has really big buttons, she can poke the doll pretty well. But we'll see how much experience Okie has with Aurelius, because Aurelius is definitely a monster if you don't know what's happening.
Yes, and it looks like Okie uses their burst out that really awful situation, blocks the JA, but doesn't tech the grab.
Yeah.
And now we're back to the corner.
Yeah, and let's see. It's the defense check you just failed.
Yep.
And free game takes the first round. Aurelius is like, there's a lot of things that people are just assume. Like, Aurelius doesn't have the doll up, so he doesn't have good neutral. But guess what? He has 5B. He has
2C.
Really good anti-air. He's got a really good JA.
Yep.
Just a lot of things that are you just need to know.
Yeah.
Like right there was the perfect opportunity for him to hit the doll, but he wasn't quite ready for it.
This is looking not too great for Okie. Pre-game tries to go for that burst bait attempt. Okie does not bite. Very nice.
Yeah, he's got 1 HP in a dream.
Not too much mirror to work with either.
Okay. Going to the corner.
I was expecting wake up super, but he goes for the roll tech instead, so free game still getting hit. Oh, he eats the cross up, but
oh no! Like again, they're like, you gotta know that Aurelius can get a meaty off of his burst, so
yep,
that is a learning experience. Aurelius' bag of tricks is very large.
Another knowledge check character.
I think he's just straight up like a strong character. Like,
oh yeah. Oh,
I've seen some people put him in like mid tier. Like
I think they're crazy.
No.
His character is high tier at the minimum.
This
Oh my
character
goodness.
is filthy. Don't let anybody. Don't let Necro be like, yeah, my character is.
No,
Actually, no.
no, Necro is like
knows.
my character's actually disgusting.
Yeah. Okay. Don't let free game do this. Don't let the Aurelius propaganda happen.
It's like saying, "Oh, my Izanami isn't that good, dude. Get out of here."
Yeah, she's. Or not she's. Aurelius is a very strong character. But Okie, I mean, S definitely has things that she can use against Aurelius.
It's just the problem right now is Okie is going for these fireballs that just aren't working. Right? Aurelius is one of those few characters that can contest as fireballs with the puppet.
Because the doll just tanks it. So instead, you want to poke the doll with your
JB, 5C, 2C, anything really, just poke it.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, double overhead.
Drop the combo, but delay tech means she gets picked up anyway.
Yep. Going for that hard knockdown. Wants to play here. Forward roll tech from free game. But still put in a kind of a bad situation. Ace that cross up JC. Okie, invest 50 meter, sending free game to the corner. Alright, what's the play here? He does have 100 meter. There's the wake up super.
Yeah. And this is brutal to get hit by because he gets the side swap and the corner here. Check out this Okie. Can't really do it. Oh,
what an EA!
Yeah, free game got a little bit greedy there going for that JB after the air dash. So good EA by Okie to take advantage of it. Hit the doll. No!
Hit the doll, just hit the doll! With the normals.
You know, he did try to 2A there, so the idea is there. Just needs to take note that you gotta hit a little bit of a longer button.
Yeah.
He did kill his doll here, so.
Yes. Now, if Necro was here, he would complain bad meter management. Oh, there it is. JC, he's gonna whiff. Yep.
Yeah. Oh no.
Unfortunately for Okie, the doll is back online. It's not looking. Oh, doll is.
No.
I don't agree with that. Oh, he better win this. 2C? Nice bait.
Right now. Yeah, good challenge. Really good challenge. S's always love going for the drive or the Gawain or something to extend pressure. So
nice 5A on the doll hit. See,
That's
now
what you
it's
wanna see?
So now it stops the regeneration on the doll for a bit.
Yeah.
Really smart. Alright, IDJC.
yeah,
Nice Abare, 5B from free game. Drops the combo, unfortunately. But wait.
He just DP'd. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh
Now
no.
he's in the corner.
Oh, he's pushing buttons.
God.
I think he wanted to wake up DP in that situation.
Yeah, look how much damage this does.
Yeah. It's still going.
Oh, we messed up the super there. But check this out. You're not blocking this.
And you were correct there, Okie. Takes that overhead, and free game is now at 2-0. Now this is winners finals though, so it is best of 5.
Yes, best of 5. You know, I say you're not blocking this, but free game, he does like some pretty tricky mix-ups, but there are things that during that super, there's like a lot of different things that you can use to mix up your opponent. Like there's cross-ups, left-rights, fake left-rights, empty lows, crush triggers, grabs, etc. So it's really impressive if you can get through that entire super without getting opened up.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Same for Carl. Right? It's just
Same for Carl, same for Curse Meter.
Yeah, it's scary.
Those are the moments where people get hyped if you block them. Otherwise, everybody's like blocking stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Check out my neutral / Okie / really good starter tool.
/ mix up / pressure. This man's has it all.
Yeah, the 214C is just Absolutely so good for Aurelius. Okay, I
Double
like
hit.
the Okie option there.
Nice block on the end to jump low. Let's
He's
see.
waiting to grab,
Yeah.
But like, that one right there was really obvious to me. So that's what I mean. Like, free game does go for a variety of mix-ups, but it's usually like pretty obvious in my opinion. Oh man. Another challenge on the 5D working out.
It's always at the 5D too, so Okie should
Well,
probably
yeah.
change up their pressure.
Okie's been doing the same string, which is he goes from 3C straight into 5D. So that is something a lot of S players I think struggle with, which is like autopiloting their pressure. And Aurelius is one of the characters that can not only challenge at that range because he has a really long 5D and it's good, but it's pretty easy for him to convert off of a counter too.
Yeah.
Into a full combo. I think that was the startup for the command grab.
It was. Yeah.
Burst.
Damn.
He's given the message. Not in a million years this free game, and that's 3-0.
Finishes it with that little frame trap situation there.
Yeah, good read by free game with the lead lay on the burst. But we will see more of Okie and losers. I think there's some very clear adjustments that they can make. So we'll hopefully see the run back. But for now, we have Elidus and Darksphere. Hibiki
versus Hibiki versus Makoto / New. Now Hibiki versus New. That might be a slight problem for New.
Yeah, that matchup can be tricky because of Hibiki's teleport. So
Yeah.
I imagine he's going to go Makoto.
Yep.
Okay, so it is the matchup that we thought.
Now, unlike versus Naoto, I feel as though Eldest needs to be careful with this fireball usage, because Hibiki has an anti-zoning tool available to him.
Yeah, I think a strategy he could use is just setting the fireball. Like, you don't really have to shoot it, because just putting something stationary there can discourage people from running in.
Definitely.
Nice challenge there on the cross-up.
Yeah.
That was really good. There you go. Unfortunate drop there, but...
Yeah. It's the fireball. Oh, there it is. Oh, what? That was a wacky situation.
Yeah, Makoto's 3C has a lot of body and head involved. So it just like went straight through the shadow, but the shadow also jumped above the 3C.
Yeah.
So. Wacky scenario.
Tries to go for that 4B setup, but eats a DP instead.
Ooh.
I
like that combo. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah. I feel Eldos missed that micro dash 5B. Very unfortunate.
Oh no, it's the classic.
He's gonna RC.
He could kill here, RC. Darksphere does take the round. I will say he's going for a lot of these like meaty 4Bs, and it's just not working because people are delay tech.
I feel as though he sort of needs to make them condition them, right, to do a quick tech. So
I think
he
potentially has pretty good pressure, but I just see a lot of Hibikis go into the same string.
B, all that stuff, yeah. Oh,
but think about how many staggers you have because he has all those follow-ups.
It's like Tsubaki pressure almost.
Yeah, same concept really. Yeah. It's like you could cancel almost anywhere in those because they're all like barely minus as far as I know.
That's right. Hell is eating the meaty drive.
Yeah.
Okay, trying to go for the easy in the drop read there. Doesn't work.
I think, like, on the pressure thing, like, that's a misconception a lot of people have is that, like, let's say you're playing Ragna. Oh, very nice read. you're playing Ragna and you look at his moves and you're like, well, 2C is plus, and Dead Spike can be plus if I use it at this range. So I'm always going to do my pressure string to end on 2C or Dead Spike.
Yeah.
It's like that's like a big trap, I think. Like just because it's on paper that is the correct option, it doesn't always make it the correct option.
Right. Yeah.
Like if you look at Fenrich or like Beta Dude or something, like you may think that like, oh, this guy's like a really top player, so the pressure he's doing is like flawless.
It's not. No.
It's not. Like,
Yeah, because
there's a lot of.
I know one thing that Fenrich does is with Jin, he actually ends pressure with 5C. He doesn't jump cancel it. He just staggers back to 2A because he expects people to respect it. Because like, oh, he's gonna jump cancel this. So, right.
And 5C is like pretty minus on block.
Yeah,
it's just a conditioning thing. Right?
Yes, exactly.
So I think, there's a lot of things to focus on a lower to mid-level player, but I think if you find that your pressure is getting very formulaic, you might have to like start getting, like to get more creative, you kind of have to play more conditionally or something like that, like where you can't always go for the correct option. Like he could probably, I bet if he did 2A, 2A, 5B, 5BB, and just reset from there, I bet it would work.
Yeah.
Of course, this is also assuming that the player can be conditioned and they're not just mashing 24/7. So it's up to you to sort of figure out which sort of player you're playing.
My general game plan is like I'll do really basic, just standard meaties pressures at first, with like 2-way on their wake up, see how they react, and from there I'll start developing like, oh, what's probably more suited against this player, right?
Yeah, it's like the meme is like, oh, it's an info round or info game. But sometimes like it really is an info game or an info round. Like you need to figure out what you're playing against and how they play before you can sort of figure out what you need to do. But
nice, JC. The tip of the JC
takes the first round pretty convincingly. Oh, the air counter. That's always a fun tool to see because it's about as situational as you would think it is. I mean, I guess Hakum and JD does have a lot of usages from it, but you don't really see he's going for that.
Nice block on the tail. Hey, wait, he teleported into the fireball. Oh no. Nice block on the overhead though.
Honestly, what's happening in these matches, like I think Darksphere is just sort of like he's just running at him and being like, "These are my buttons. You have to deal with them
Eat
now."
it.
And
Take
Aurelius / Makoto doesn't really seem to know what to do against it.
That was 2-0 Darksphere, right?
I thought that was 2-1, but I could be wrong. It could be, actually, it might be 2-0.
Yeah, I think it was 2-0.
Somebody in the chat confirm. Okay.
It was 2-0.
Okay, so we have Darksphere versus Okie. This is technically the most important match of the tournament because this determines who gets back to the mid-level Masters League. And it would be the return for Darksphere. I forgot about that. He was in the very first week.
Oh yeah, he was, huh?
So, EVT versus S. Best of 5.
Free game is, of course, guaranteed a spot.
That is true.
Yeah.
You better start training to play against Shadow FXC free game.
His bracket demon.
Alright. That's Mimiki. The 2 new characters in CF.
Both solid characters, of course. S's button set is, you know, maybe slightly scarier, but
Yeah. S is like one of those characters on paper that looks like absolutely terrifying. But you know, I think free game did show it in that, like, if the S player does not, you can't just throw around your big buttons.
for sure.
If somebody knows how to play against it, like free game did with the 5B challenges, then
Yes,
it's not going to work.
It's important to be very methodical.
Yeah, I think S is, like, in my opinion, the best Shoto character in this game. And I think in general, Shoto characters require you to get a little bit more creative than a lot of other characters do. So we'll see if Okie can make those adaptations.
That was an aggro burst coming from Dark Sphere. Wants to keep Okie in the corner, but Okie finds a way out. Just out, you know, zoning out Dark Sphere with her bees.
Oh no, dropped it.
That was a weird side swap.
Yeah. Alright. You know, I just realized we haven't seen many anti-airs out of Okie. If you guys watch WSD,
6B. Let's not talk about that.
What do you mean?
Let's not talk about that. That was I don't know what happened there.
Look, he could have 6B'd.
It's true. Well, nice
I
idea,
think a
JC.
lot of the times I see Okie try to do. Oh, let's see. He tried to. I think a lot of the time he tries to go for the air to air, which is a good option against some things, but the way Dark Sphere is approaching and jumping, like, I think he would be.
He's in a jump reset. He's in a jump reset.
Yeah, I think he would benefit a lot from starting to use his anti-airs.
Oh, there! As soon as he said that, he used 6B right there.
Like right there, like Dark Sphere was just falling with JC, and Okie went up to meet him and got hit by it.
Mashing!
Oh no! Oh, that is so unfortunate. Like, that definitely could have killed. He could have done a string into a super.
Yeah. That's one thing that's kind of important, right? Like getting that completing that combo, because you want to go for that knockdown, you want to go for that kill. If you drop, you might be put into potential bad situation where you know, your move is bad on whiff and then they punish you, right? It's you gotta make sure you got it down. It's important. Yeah.
I think honestly, these two players I think could benefit a lot from being in the MLM league. So I'm happy with either one coming in, because I feel like Okie is definitely, like, I think this tournament has really shown there's a couple things he needs to clean up, and I think if they want to take the next step in leveling up their gameplay, then this would be an opportunity to do so.
But they gotta win.
Yeah, I think on the other hand, Dark Sphere as well, like...
Dark Sphere also has some, like, well, because if you notice in pressure, right, this pressure is really linear, and sometimes he'll end with a special that's really, really unsafe on block.
Yeah.
It's just that, you know, his opponents aren't quite capitalizing on that mistake. But
I think it's one of the reasons I like running these tournaments and the mid-level master stuff is because I feel like a lot of lower to newer or lower level players, like, they don't see what they're getting taken advantage of. Like, if you play against, let's say Dark Sphere played against, I don't know, like Scrimgore, and Scrim correctly anti-airs Dark Sphere, and then he just steamrolls him.
Yeah.
Because, no offense to anybody here, but I think Scrim would win pretty handily. But it doesn't really teach him that, oh, I'm getting anti-aired like this all the time. It just sort of is like, oh, I'm getting steamrolled by Scrim.
Yeah.
So I think it is important that you play against somebody who is of a high enough level to, like, punish the things that you're doing like that, but not at the level where they just, like, beat you one-handed or something like that.
Definitely.
And I'm not saying that playing somebody way above you is a bad idea, because there's a lot you can learn from that too. But sometimes,
Yeah, go ahead.
sometimes you need that, like, you need somebody like a rival, right?
Yes, I agree with you there. I know, like, at a certain, I tell people this, but my opinion is that at a certain point, there's gonna be a point where like the skill level gap is just too big, where you don't learn anything at all.
Yeah. Like
So-
if you put like a 3-month-old Brogna player and you're like, oh, come play against Benrich, like, what is he gonna learn?
He's gonna learn that Jin is scary.
Yeah.
Please select your character.
It's true. As a TO scrim, I have deemed you to be above the restriction.
Can I be honest, Scrim? I feel like Scrim can probably play one-hand Taker and still win. So, fun fact about Scrimgore, he can play Taker with one hand. It's actually really
Sounds
funny.
so impossible to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. How would you 360 with one hand? I just don't have the hand.
You use the thumb because he plays on pad, right? So you use the thumb to like rotate rotate the butter, and then use your
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, DP
no.
real punish though. Ah!
You know, back to the set. Although we did talk about somewhat relevant things. I've been seeing a lot of DP baits, which I think is really cool. Like, they're starting to pick up the reversal habits. But now the next step is not to DP and to do something else.
Block. Block. You know that.
Blocking is propaganda made up by Jin players.
Jin players. Aren't Jin players known for DPing constantly?
Well, they want you to block so that they can hit you with the unblockable 6A.
Oh yes, you're right. That's true. I do want you to block so I can hit you with my unblockable net play 6A. But funnily enough, people won't block it offline either. That's what I've noticed.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's obscure. It's fast. But yes, JC, this is what's going on. Can you guys like chill? Press. Okay, here's what I want you guys to do. All right. Look at your pad or your stick or whatever, and then go back. Push it back.
I think the main thing is like, Okie keeps hitting him in the air, and then Darksphere attacks, and then his thought process seems to be like, I'm gonna use my clone to get out of the corner, but
no, but he gets hit out again.
That's his JB just like swats a huge space in front of her, so it's not really an option that I feel like you should go for multiple times. So
blocking is defense in general is is a very, very important skill to have in this game, especially because of how oppressive and dangerous offensive options can be. Right, you need that good defense.
Yeah, I think he's still winning, so he's got some room to play around with.
Very true. That's very true.
If you want to challenge things and experiment like what you can get away with, go ahead. But if you're getting counter hit 4 times in a row, then that's probably
the
not
same
what you
option.
need to do.
Yeah.
Right.
A couple combo drops here and there from Okie. But Okie's still zoning him out with these JD and fireballs. The follow-up crest, catching Darksphere, pushing a button. What's the play here?
Oh, 2-way. See, you got a 6 speed.
Oh god. No, what? What?
No.
Oh, that's gross. That's actually vile. Oh my god. S is such a gross character.
The classic RC hitting behind.
I think that was like 2B, wasn't it?
I thought it was. Well, it could be either one. She sort of does the same motion.
Yeah. JB hitting above her again.
But yeah, you can see like Okie's trying to meet him in the air at every opportunity, which is working because S has a really good JB.
Yes.
But at the same time, you could just like run underneath him for 60 or
Yeah.
So
Right. That's another thing I noticed about you know, newer players or like players that are learning. Jumping is a
Yeah.
really big it's like it's their only go-to movement option. Because most of the time, a lot of these players will be in the air 80 to 90% during the games.
yeah, I mean, this is still a fighting game. There's a reason we call it footsies. Right? Grounded neutral can be very strong. I do kind of understand because BlazBlue is a game where you have
Well, and BlazBlue air neutral is a thing.
yeah, like you have pretty decent options for air neutral, but you do have to remember that like although you can do a lot of things, you're still limited in the air. Like Darkseer just double jumped right there, so Okie could have run under and done 6B, and the only thing he can do is barrier block there. Otherwise, he would just get hit for free. It's kind of interesting, like, nice stagger there to catch the jump. This is like a concept in Street Fighter that I guess exists because they don't have much air movement. But like at very low levels in Street Fighter, you're conditioned like don't jump because you're gonna get DP'd.
You're gonna get DP, you're gonna get anti-air, you're gonna take so much damage.
Yeah. So maybe what we should do is make all the anti-air combos do like 7k damage.
Then play Granblue for that.
No, I'm just kidding. I like BlazBlue because you could play it in any way you want.
Yes. Now, of course, you can play it any way you want, but not every style works.
Yeah,
Especially
I mean,
in high level of play.
it does, like, I do think that almost any style in the game, unless you're just like absolutely like I don't know what you're doing, like I think almost any style in the game works, and there's been proof that players at very high level can still use like a scrubby play style, quote unquote. It's sort of like the you know, there's memes where like somebody does autocorrect, very nice. Okay,
nice
good.
delay tech, excellent.
There's memes where like, let's say you knock down a Ryu and he wake up DPs and you're like, this guy's a noob. And then there's like a picture of like Daigo getting knocked down and waking up DPing, and everybody's like
he's a genius, he's a god. Yeah.
But sometimes I bet he's just like,
he's like, oh wow, let me just DP here real quick. Alright, fireball neutral. Nice zone, nice drive, nice drive. Tries to go, oh wait, he had the cross under down. I feel like all he had to do was just push a button and he would have been fine.
Ooh. Teleporting through that button. I will say S does have fairly lengthy whiff recovery on some of her normals. Okay. Counter assault L.
I don't know how I feel about these stallies in the drops. Oh, see, like, and here's another thing, right? As you said before, all Dark Spirits they just run under Okie, because Okie's like double jumping in the air, throwing out fireballs. That's actually kind of a dangerous situation.
Yeah, I mean, running under is a really good tool against characters or players who go really high in the air. But as we say that, he did manage to scramble their way to a 3-2.
Yeah.
Very nice. I feel like at the end there, Darkseer was like so desperate to get in that it just went all wrong. When you ID in like without really thinking about what's happening, it can go really poorly. Congratulations to Okie, and hopefully for Darkseer, we've got some things to take away from. You gotta slow it down a little bit. You gotta clean the pressure up a little bit. Although the pressure thing is really tough to say, because I think being creative as a player with your pressure it takes a good understanding of like conditioning people and like your own character's knowledge and all.
I know some characters you have to be way more creative than others.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. It's free game versus Okie.
Yes.
Grand finals. Oh, wow. Let me reset the score.
But yeah, close set. Okie does get the run back against free game. We'll see if they can.
Well, is there gonna be
change the pressure.
Is bracket reset a thing, or are we just playing best of 5?
It is a thing, so
Okay.
we'll see if Okie can reset the bracket.
Okay, cool.
I do think that these were the two favorites to make it to grand finals, if you ask me. Before the tournament
Oh, you have the prediction down.
That's why they're seed number 1 and 2.
Very nice. Professional TO here.
Okay, actually, if anybody ever asks me for my predictions, just look at the seeds, because that normally tells you who I think is going to win.
Ah, that makes sense. Nice Albert out.
Yeah, again, the 5B challenge, and look how much he gets off of it. Yeah.
Purple grab.
No.
That's unfortunate.
I kind of get it. Like, you don't really expect a grab there, but that is something
That was
you
a
need to
purple
keep track
grab.
of. Yeah,
Anything can happen in that sort of situation, so you have to be prepared. Because as you said before, you listed out all the potential things Aurelius could do, right? He can crush trigger, he can go for an empty jump low, he can go for an overhead, he can go for a grab. You gotta be ready.
Oh, he killed his doll.
But
then he DP'd, so he lost his turn.
yeah, but doll still might take a little bit to come back. Aurelius is free game waiting for that anti-air potential, but doesn't quite get it. Okie backing off though. Yeah. Especially when free game had his doll down.
Okay, 2 on 4A to get the doll out.
Empty jump low.
Yeah. Okay. The burst to get out of the sticky situation. I expect a super, or he just gonna challenge it.
Or gonna astral.
That is really like a sign of confidence there.
Oh
no.
god, I forgot how weird this was.
Putting them in the dungeon.
In the dungeon. Oh dear, Aurelius, what kinky stuff are you into, sir?
There is. I hope Okie does start to notice where free game is challenging, because it's happening like every time almost now. And granted, S doesn't have like a really good. I feel like her pressure is kind of like Jen, where she doesn't have like a very clear button that you can be like, "This is I'm going to reset my pressure on this."
Yeah, it can
And
like
instead,
potentially
you kind of
reset
have to
anywhere.
be more like creative with your pressure.
Yeah.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Like, there's a couple strings I haven't seen. There's like the 2D jump cancel into the fireball and then air dash forward.
That's a good one. Yeah. Actually, there's no 2A staggers either.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, and okay.
If your pressure is ever like formulaic, you can always just throw in a stack.
Yep. Drops the combo, but
he still gets the ball back. So
this is a punish.
All right.
Okay, there you go. Some 5. Oh yeah, S5A hits crouchers too. I forgot.
Yeah. Oh, a little bit mistimed on that. He's gonna grab. Yep. That's the Aurelius classic. Like, you JA will keep them in block stun the whole time, and then you just dash forward and grab once they land. Alright, empty low into the overhead, which still combos. Who says you have to pick between mix-ups and combo?
Just throw it all out. Do it all. Oh, 6B round start.
That's unsafe. Okie realized it was unsafe.
Yeah, he's like,
Game
"Ah."
didn't do anything. Either that or he was predicting a DP. Which,
Tries to lead lay through
Lead
something.
lay,
Doesn't
no.
quite work. Maybe he was predicting an EA from Okie's part. Nice Abare
no,
again.
it's happening.
He has to stop charging there. It's dangerous. Alright, nice fireball. Oh, JC cross up.
It's been working out a lot for him.
Alright, go there. There we go. That's a good time to charge, right? You got that hard knockdown. Zoned out with crests.
You know,
This-
if you're gonna reset pressure with a special, like I feel like Fireball is.
It should,
probably a little
yeah.
bit
In my
safer
opinion,
than
you should.
charge.
I agree with you. It should definitely be fireball because at least in that situation, right, he can play mind games with the fireball, but still be safe. You know, am I gonna
Yeah.
throw out a single fireball? Am I going for the double? I mean, even if I throw one out, your 5B probably won't hit me.
Yeah, I don't. I would have to lab and see if you can get a Fireball out safely, but in general, like Fireball in itself does have a couple mix-ups, like which one you throw first, if you throw two or not.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you can't.
you th-
It's leave it to Aurelius to have a super that keeps you honest.
I hate that super. His and Carl's.
There's a whole plethora of things I could say. Aurelius has these things that are really annoying.
Yeah.
Like if you get hit by 2-on-4A in neutral at all, he gets like a full Okie off of it.
Yes. Yes.
And his Okie tool is his best starter, and it catches all tags.
Yeah.
This Clover.
Thanks, Maury.
But yeah, it is 2-0 for free game.
Mm-hmm.
There have been glimmers of hope. It's mostly that like Okie can't seem to keep his turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's well, it's like when Okie is trying to go for a potential drive reset pressure or a charge, he will get 5 beat out,
Yeah.
right? That's like one of the main reasons he can't keep his turn. So definitely needs to adjust that pressure string there.
Yeah, like that's why we want to see the staggers, so that free game has to like not specifically just be like, okay, all I have to do is wait for him to use this, and then I'm
Hell,
gonna
like
pass
even
it.
5A 2A staggers, just those alone will probably be a lot better than what Okie is
Yeah.
doing right now.
Uh-oh. Almost full combo. Yeah, really is classic. Gonna use this to get the doll meter back.
Yep. Rapids. The JD doesn't hit. I was actually surprised it didn't hit there.
Nice.
There it is again.
No.
There it is again. Autopiloting into that charge. It gets hit out and loses the round.
Level 2.
It's so unfortunate. It's just every time it's happening. 6B going to the sky, and we're going all the way to the corner.
Yep. Baiting something. Nice fireball. No.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
Ledley pulling through for free game.
Oh, that was like 2 resets there. Could have just
Oh.
EA'd. Oh no. But wow, that
Oh.
6D catches him? Or was that 5D? That 5D catches him? Interesting.
I'm not sure what it was, but he definitely pressed something before the EA there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, JD has that much block stun? I didn't know. Oh, the double cross though.
Nasty.
Nice. Pre-game did have 100 meters, so he possibly could have done the counter assault, but I guess with all those cross-ups happening,
It's kind of hard to.
Oh no! Look at how much hits the.
And the to be reached.
Oh
Wow.
my god! And all of a sudden, Okie is down half his health.
With no burst.
That is tragic. There's a tech that Aurelius players use is they 2-1-4A, and then when you hit the doll, they go for 2-2C.
Yeah. To sort of just punish you for hitting the doll.
Yeah, right there we saw, even if you led the way through charge Gawain, because it's so plus, like on whiff, it's still fine.
That JB hit behind her. That's gross.
Oh no! He could
the
have killed there,
blender-
but check this out. It's I just win.
You want to see my new tech? My new mix-up tech?
Rhapsody. Actually, I don't know if this is called Rhapsody.
Is that Carl's or is that what?
It's Carl.
Okay.
Yes, that means free game wins without dropping a game, I believe.
Nice.
So if we look at the bracket really quick, that means that free game has earned his spot back in, and Okie will also be invited. So hopefully we see you guys playing later this month, I think.
Yeah, so like when does the next league start?
Probably like middle of the month, I'd guess.
Okay.
So, well, it'll also depend on the players' schedules, but we try to do the league sets like monthly.
Yeah.
And it's the beginning of the month, so
Yeah.
the whole month.
Yeah.
Other than that, the tournament has concluded. We're at an hour and 30 minutes, so that's pretty good.
Congratulations to our players. Thank you everyone for participating. Those of you who joined, and thank you very much for those of you who tuned in to watch this fun tournament. I hope you guys enjoyed.
I don't feel like we have any other plan.
Well,
but,
we do have a potential plan, but like that's
yes.
Yeah, but I don't know if we can say that yet. But hey, we might have another event coming up. Stay tuned for that. We're talking to the other group right now, see what's going on there, or trying to match our schedules and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I have a bunch of potential ideas, but we haven't really.
We haven't done a stomp on him in a while.
That's true.
We should do that sooner or soonish.
We can do that. There's also, like, I know in our anniversary event we didn't do a couple of events.
Yeah.
Possibly do the team event and stuff like that.
Oh, I'm down. We're all down.
So
more Blaze Blue. Hell yeah.
Potential events coming. We'll see. If you guys want something in particular, then let us know. It's always good to hear feedback.
Yeah. But
we could do like mods versus the world, where you have to get through 3 mods or something.
So what would it be? Would it be like me use Scrim?
Yeah. Good work.
Yeah. Okay, I'm down. Hell yeah. Mods versus everyone else.
It's the totem pole.
The totem pole. I just hope like Kyo doesn't join and beat us.
We'll see.
Oh no.
Yeah. Any questions in the chat?
Yeah. We're happy to answer anything FFF related, BlazBlue related, whatever. If you have any questions, if you have any like suggestions for potential events, please let us know. We will.
Rob it between the mods. I think Chickzama has expressed interest in doing like a staff/commentator tournament.
Oh
so,
right. Oh, God. I don't know how. Ooh. That's scary. That's actually frightening.
When's another Sunday event? I don't know.
I'm sorry.
We usually don't run things on Sunday.
Because there are more people who are available on Fridays and Saturdays than there are on Sundays. which is unfortunate, but that's just how it is. So sorry, Eddie. I know Raysoul here is only available on Sundays, so he can't make it to most of our events, which is a shame because he's a very, very strong Makoto player. But yeah,
it's unfortunate. Unless you do a 24-hour stream that extends into Sunday.
oh my God, that maybe
Every tournament round is first 50.
Ooh, oh God, I don't know if I could go through that. Listen, I like Blaze Blue as much as you do, but sitting there watching someone else play a first to 50, I don't know if I could do that. For multiple sets.
Pre-game have the same question.
Oh, how do they as a mediocre player compare to the higher skill players? Well, if you want my honest opinion, I'm just kidding. That question's a meme. We don't answer that question anymore.
Well, you should just answer like, in Dragon Ball they have the power levels.
Yeah.
You could just make a chart.
Oh. Okay. So like Scrimgore's power level is over 9,000.
Well, I don't know. It depends on how relative you want to make it.
Well,
What if
shoot.
Scrim's like a 300 and then over 9,000 is like Broly or something?
Bro. Oh God. Maybe we can do like a stream where we do power levels of players in FFF.
Golden Freeze.
Golden Freeze, like Golden Scrimgore. We have to have like variations of the characters, like, because in DBFZ or Dragon Ball Fighters they have 1,000 different Gokus.
I think Golden Scrimgore would be weaker than regular Scrimgore. Because Golden Frieza gets destroyed.
Oh, alright, well, Super Saiyan Scrimgore? I don't know. Anyways, we'll figure something out. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And we will catch you all next time. Bye-bye.
Yeah.